How's it going, YouTube? Balls and Cock here with Quantum's Web Autobot Alliance. Here to do a preview of Cup, who's going to be available during this weekend's Alliance event. It's an Alliance Totalizer with prestiges. It looks like there's going to be 60 prestiges to attain, where you can get one special crystal per prestige that will give you an opportunity to get Cup here. So it looks pretty cool. We all know from the G1 cartoons, the movie, Cup was the grizzled old veteran that helped school a hot rod. They definitely stayed true to his form in both robot and vehicle modes, so I can dig that. Let's back that out and look at his bio real quick. So he is a special class. Bots in the special class are highly individual fighters with special capabilities. Check their stats and use them in battle to uncover their secrets. He has the Orbital Bounce ability, which allows him to teleport to a target location and gain 70% damage reduction and immunity that slows and stuns. At level 4, he does it for 6.2 seconds. So as you level up, you increase the amount of time he has that shield. So his DPS is 76.3, health is close to 3,000 there, attack speed 2.3. Now, comparing him with some other bots, 76.3, almost 3,000 health, you can kind of compare him to Optimus Primal. Optimus Primal has higher health and a little bit higher DPS. Let's check out Slog. Slog has higher health, but lower DPS overall, so you kind of see where Cup falls in between your standard tank slash, I guess he does decent amount of damage with 76.3. His ability, I think, is where he's going to shine. It only costs 4 ability points. Let's look at his bio real quick before I go into any battles. Cup has been there, done that, got the t-shirt. There's almost nothing this veteran warhorse hasn't seen or experienced, so when it comes to swapping stories, his fellow Autobots don't even try to compete. Gruff and grizzled, Cup is forever waxing nostalgic about his battle, or about this battle or that narrow escape. Even if only half of his stories are true, it's still a packed life he's lived. One thing's for sure, he's a born survivor. So he's a grizzled vet. He tells some tall tales, it sounds like the old fishing tales, like caught the biggest fish kind of thing. I caught a fish this big. So I guess his battle tales are similar to that, kind of over the top. Let's go check him out in battle and see how he does here. I'm gonna attack rival player. I am going to use him on a full team first. No, you know what? Scratch that. Let's go ahead and use him on a 2-man team here. I'll try to do some solo work with him. I'm not sure what he could do solo, but I'll go recommended 500. Let's see if he can solo this. If anything, it'll get to show off his ability a little bit. So, drop Cup over here on the left. Come strolling in. His ability has some decent range, as you can see. I would say the logical spot would be to teleport back at this mortar. He has a slow and steady shot, just chipping away at that mortar. So let me speed it up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, shoot. So he has this secondary attack other than those guns. I'm not sure if I can get him to use it again. So as you can see, he's shielded. He's taking less damage. It doesn't last too long. It's like 6 seconds at level 4 or whatever. I'd imagine as you level it up, it would be much better. I'd like to see him do that secondary attack. So as you see, the ability point started at 4 and it goes up 2 each time. So it went 4, 6, 8, and the next one will be 10. Which I'm not going to get there. So I'm just going to fast forward here. Finish off that battle. So he has this secondary attack. It kind of looked like Skyburst's burst. Skyburst. Her spread shot that she shoots, but he only does it once, and then he goes to like the Uzi style attack, little submachine guns, dual wielding. I'm going to check him out in another solo round here, so that way maybe we can get him to use that first attack. I want you guys to be able to see it. It looks cool when he does it. It looks like it does a decent amount of damage. If you're familiar with Hot Rod's attack, or Rodimus, I mean, you know that Rodimus comes out there and throws like an incendiary grenade thing before he starts firing his submachine guns. So Cup kind of does the same thing. There he goes. He throws, it looks like 3 grenades that do quite a bit of damage there. How often he does this, I am not sure. I'm going to go ahead and teleport right up on the mortar so it can't hit me. Plus I have my shield up. Protect me from those guns behind it. Let's see. I'm going to do the same thing down here. And I'll fast forward a little bit. I just want to keep him shielded. So that looked like it worked out. So he made it through all of that. He took about half of his life bar of damage worth there, so not too shabby. Shield definitely did the trick. So his power is at 399. I have him in, what zone is it? The zone with recommended 500 power, so he's soloing it pretty well. He might even be able to go to the next level. So let's try that out. Let's check out the next zone and see if he could do zone 5. Recommended 850. I doubt he'll be able to survive this on his own, but we shall see. Alright, so... Oops. Well, he's not going to do it on his own after all. I accidentally deployed straight. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport him right in the middle of all of the action to see how he holds up here. So he's getting bombarded by the mortar, lasers, con outpost. He's holding up fairly well so far. I'm fast forwarding it through a lot of this, so bear with me. I'm going to fast forward again. So yeah, his health is actually holding up pretty well, even under bombardment. Not so sure if he would have been able to take it by himself or not. It would have been a close one, it looks like. But yeah, he could definitely take some damage, especially when the shield is up. So that's good to see, especially when he's teleporting right in the middle of the action. So I kind of would compare him to Windblade, but Windblade has a lot higher DPS, and I believe she has lower health, and she does not get a shield, so she's very vulnerable when you fly her into the middle of defenses, whereas Cup has that shield up, plus the high health, He's not doing as much damage though, so it's definitely kind of a different situation for him. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do the recommended zone here, 2,000 power, with a full team, and see how he holds up using a little teamwork. Alrighty. I'm going to use him in a team setting, which means I am going to be using everybody's abilities. Let's see, where can I use him? I'll use him on that beam laser. So he's taking a pounding from Megatron right now. Now he's facing off against Megatron. See how he does while the other bots kind of do their thing. So he's definitely getting an advantage over the outpost bot there. So that's good to see. And while he keeps Megatron busy, everybody else is working their magic. So he off Megatron. He's working on the space bridge. I'll go ahead and teleport him up to the headquarters and let him start chipping away there. And let me fast forward through that. So there he is in action with a full team, or at least at this level it's a full team, a 6-man squad, or 6-bot squad rather. And that's the gist of it. He definitely can take a beating. That Orbital Bounce ability is pretty cool. It's got a decent range on it. You can take him into the action or take him beyond some of the defenses to hit targets from the backside, work his way in. I can see that he can definitely be useful in a battle. So that'll be pretty cool if we can all get lucky this weekend and get some 3- and 4-star versions of that guy. So good luck in this weekend's event, folks. I wish you all the best. I hope you guys manage to nail Cup or his Decepticon equivalent. Good luck and have fun. See you guys later.